McDaniels. Here's Rice. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. DiVincenzo with it. And Davis picks him up defensively. For two.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Randall outside. And the down, no good. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Back to DiVincenzo. McDaniels from long range. Now here's Davis. Can't nail the jumper. And Edwards, here we go. McDaniels from long range.
Attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard and they are physical.
Pass to Ingles. The three. And Highland good for three.
Diet from outside.
6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Reed. Outside Highland. And there are the Timberwolves with another ball. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
That puts it off.
And that's exactly how you make a statement. He pulls off a move we might not even...
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot.
DeSumo outside. Pass to Highland. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here.
Oh, he put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Here's Reed. The shot from the low post is good. Reed's got 9 points now. Pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam. Brown, that's good.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Now here's DiVincenzo. To the inside. Oh, the tower with the power. And Gobert with a block. To the paint. Right side McDaniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Charlotte converting.
Well, it's almost impossible to stop that turnaround, Jay. That's a shot he worked on endlessly in the offseason.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
To the middle. Here's Davis. Oh, he got it with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. McDaniels from long range. The kick out to Edwards. Outside, DiVincenzo. Fire.
Everyone, thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Davis. Takes a three. Buries it from three-point range. And so Young will bring it up for Washington. Outside, Davis. Shoots over Nemhard. Searching for their first points of the game. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And Sarr thrown penetrating. The shot off that time. Pass to Koulibaly. Here's George. That one's in, his first screen. And here's McConnell. Driving to the basket. Clock at 4. Huff, no good. Wizards leading by 9. Here's Davis. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Huff. And it's blocked.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
But we still have a long way to go.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, George. Nice move. And it's Davis with it.
Someone comes through for him.
Yeah, it took a few trips. Now let's see if that can get them going.
Young is double. Davis doing his thing. McConnell scanning the floor. And stolen by Koulibaly. Fader on the way. And the Wizard.
Maybe a protest against his coach.
That was a complete lapse in judgment.
And that one's good by Giannis.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous.
Huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Over in the corner, McDaniels sinks the triple.
Early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Over in the corner, McDaniels.
Release opportunities. Jaden McDaniels ready on the catch.
Over in the corner, Edward. And now here's DiVincenzo. McDaniels. And another three for Minnesota.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Outside, Porter. Screen by Giannis. Outside, Turner. Shot clock at 6. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Here's Rollins. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Well, contests the shot, rips down the rebound. That is a complete defensive possession.
Bad defense from McDaniel. Pass to Randall. Here's Gobert. Now, here's McDaniel. It's Edwards on the wing. And here is McDaniel. Guarded by Porter. 17-foot shot off.
Offense does not adjust. This could be a blowout. For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Makes it off the glass. DiVincenzo's got 6 points.
Not to lean in and get some contact against Turner.
Pass to McDaniels. Shoots over Kuzma. And there it is. Cuts off the pass. Here's Highland. Drops in the trap. Here's Highland. That one dropped for his second.
More of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does grab. Here's Highland. Here's Shannon. Jang defending. Here's Reed. And Reed throws it down. 2 for 3.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Here's Shannon. Here's Highland. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half.
I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark. Defenses try to test Porter's physicality, but he's adjusted well here.
And finish is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Randall outside. Hits it from...
To propel himself for the finish.
Back to McDaniel. 6 to shoot. Drills the elbow jumper. Edwards got 10.
But if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. That's in.
Speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Here's DiVincenzo.
And
1:52 left to play in the third. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Timberwolves leading by 12.
Teammates involved.
Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
they're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Edwards. Anthony Edwards hammers it home.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
Inside. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And vertical threat, that is Rudy Gobert. What a ferocious finish at the rim.
The three for DiVincenzo.